Hi guys, my name is Cornelius. I'm 25 years old. I run a small farm here in Sucre, Venezuela, and I invite you to join me to see what we do and how we started it. Come on, let's go. Well, our farm mainly focuses on the production of baby chicks, of laying hens. We also do produce some other species that we're going to show you in just in a moment. As you can see here behind me, we have a two-story barn where downstairs I'm going to just show you. We have all what we need for the production of the baby chicks. Here, as we can see, here entering. We have the brooders. We also store the feed. We have downstairs. We have the incubators. We have the chicks. Well, here you can see our main purpose of the farm is the production of laying chicks. Here we have another batch. Those are like 6 days. These are like 5 days old. Our main focus is the production of baby chicks that we sell depending on what the client requires. It can be chicks from a few days old, also chicks from 12 days old at the most. We also breed some quails. I'm going to show you here. Look, they're sleeping. There. And well, the breed of chicks that we reproduce here in the farm is called Black Star, also known as Black Beauty. The reason why this is the main breed that we work with is because it's a breed that's very strong. It has excellent egg production capabilities. It's very resistant for climate change or other adaptation of climates here in the country. It has a very good reaction to recovering from any disease, and also they're very tough. They react very well with the climate of this area. Well, here we have the incubators. We have 500 egg incubators that now we just use them as hatchers because we have a bigger egg incubator. This one's 4,000 egg capability. Here we have the egg tables, as we call it here. This is where we put all the eggs that we recollect in a period of 5 days, and also that we select for the incubation, because not all eggs that we have go into the incubator. Well, here we have some other brooders. We have another batch of chicks. These ones are older, like 10 days or so. Here we have another batch of quail chicks. These ones are also bigger, like 10 days, I believe. Well, now we're gonna enter the section behind, when we have the laying hens. Here we have some pullets that we're growing for be the replacements of our laying hens. At the other side here we have the laying hens with roosters, obviously for the production of fertile eggs that we use to put in the incubator for the production of chicks. We also have pigs here behind. See? We have 5 adult pigs for the production of piglets. We also have 5 that are in the growth period for the future production pigs. As you can see here, in fact, we have 2 of those pigs in growth. We have our main purpose with the pigs is the production of piglets. The piglets, we sell them at 1 month old, most 1.5 months old, and they go for everybody that wants to start in this nice project of breeding their own pigs, or just for fattening up for the meat production. Well, with the pigs, we have a system that we like to use. That's every month we try to have piglets, and with the chicks we have a system that every 5 days we are with our hatching chicks. Well, we're in a mountainous area. I believe it's like 800 or 850 meters above sea level. It's a terrain where I grew up. Our house. It's a very small piece of terrain. It's half a hectare where we begin with. It's like 1.2 acres, I believe. So, well, in the mountainous terrain, it's not a flat ground. It's not the ideal spot for starting a farm. But, well, we managed to build efficiently. That's why we have a 2-story barn. To have the most efficient area for the production. Well, here we have a drawing that's made by my dad. He's a painter. Well, he helped me with it back in the beginning a few years ago. Where we can see what were the first sections that we started. As we can see, here we have a section where we're right now, where we have the brooders and incubators and all stuff. Here we have a bathroom. Here we have the section where the laying hens are behind this wall. And here are the pullets. Behind that is where the pigs are. You can also see upstairs the area that we have. And well, it all began with an idea back in 2013 when we had a friend that was interested in starting an egg production farm, and it was very difficult to find the laying hens or the laying chicks. So well, after searching for lots of time, we finally managed to find them, and that's where the idea spoke in of that there was a market for it. They were not easy to find here in the area, so well, I started researching a lot for how to breed them, how to produce them, and it all began there. We began with a 42-egg incubator, a styrofoam incubator, in a terrace. It's like an outside living space that we had that we didn't use up. This is the picture that I could find from the terrace. It's an open space, as you can see. And really quickly find out that it wasn't enough, so we bought another one. It still wasn't enough. We bought a 500-egg incubator. Then after a few months, it still wasn't enough for the demand that we had of chicks, so we bought another one. A year after that, it still wasn't enough, so we bought the bigger incubator. Well, in 2013, the idea came. Then in 2014, after a lot of chick sales, we started to buy the materials for the building of this. The bricks, the cement, the sand, stones, the rebar, everything needed for the construction. Then in 2015, we began the construction. It was just one constructor, 2 assistants, and well, I was like a 3rd assistant. I didn't know anything about construction, but I learned a lot in the period. I'm very thankful for living it. And I learned a lot that helped me for the rest of the construction of the barn. It took 1.5 years until we have the first chicks here in the barn, but it was a process that I really enjoyed. As we can see here, upstairs, we did that a lot later. We finished in half of 2016. Had the first chicks. We had this section. We had where we're inside now. We had this section behind this wall. That's where the laying hens are and the pullets that I showed you. Then in 2017, we began with the construction of the big barn. Big section of the barn. It's because of the mountainous terrain, we first had to build a contention wall of stone and rebar so that we could make a terrace of it and construct the pig barn. After that, the year next, in 2019, I believe, I have to look at that, we started the construction upstairs of the barn. It's a 200-meter section that we have. That's where we have also adult laying hens. I'm going to show you just now. Well, here we go outside. We have some goose. Well, here we'll upstairs. Well, here entering the upstairs barn. This is a 200 square meter barn, divided in 6 sections. They're divided because we divide them per age. You can't have them mixed with older ones with new ones, because that's going to result in a lot of problems. Because even though they are very, very good chicks, they can be a little bit territorial. So it's not recommended to put old ones with new ones. The moment that you do that, you're going to have pecking problems and domination problems. All of that we're going to speak later about in this channel. Well, I hope you liked this video, and I'd love to have your support to reach other people. So if you can, please subscribe, and any question that you have, you can leave it in the comments, so I can gladly reply to. Have a nice day.